Hello and welcome to my watch along for WCW Bash at the Beach 2000. It took place 20 years ago today, on the 9th of July, I hope. Because I'm very confidently stating this, but I should have double checked that before I started recording. Whatever. 9th of July. Can I check that right now? Yep, 9th of July, year 2000. 20 years ago today, to celebrate the 20-year anniversary of this, should we say, notorious event, I thought we'd give it a watch. So, fire up your WWE Network, get your DVD out, however you are going to watch this show. I hope it's the same edit on DVD. I'm watching on the WWE Network, so if you want to guarantee you're watching the same experience as I am, fire up the WWE Network, get to Bash at the Beach 2000, pause the video at 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds, roughly, and then get ready to click play. So what I'm going to let you do now is pause my video, go to the network, open the network, get on the video, get to the start point, and then click play again on this video, and then we'll count down and we'll start the show. So there, everyone should have done that now. Everyone's had fair warning. We're going to watch the show. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count. I'm hovering over the play button. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, play. And then I'm going to hit my laptop's tracker pad as hard as I can to make it pick up on the microphone that's right next to it. So you guys should hear exactly when I click play. And hopefully, even if it takes you a couple of goes, get perfectly in sync. And then we're seeing the same thing at the same time. And you can hear my thoughts on what's taking place. So, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, play. Did that pick up? I don't know. Anyway, is that M.I. Smooth? Was that his name? Am I thinking of the right guy with Ernest the Cat Miller? Yep, there's the cat. I loved Ernest Miller, when I was... Smooth, yeah, M.I. Smooth. So the Filthy Animals and the Misfits in Action are banned from the Cruiserweight match? Oh. That music, oh god. The Young Dragons. How culturally sensitive these guys were. Who just kicked them all in the nuts. What an interesting start to the show. Tony Schiavone must have been thinking, what the hell am I commentating on? So we've got a WCW World Title match. Hogan and Jarrett. If you don't know what happens there, boy, are you in for a treat. There it is. Got Scott Hall, Bill Goldberg and Kevin Nash all been advertised. Kevin Nash's birthday today. So, therefore, this show was on Kevin Nash's birthday. Scott Hall's contract. Oh, yes. Was this Goldberg and Kevin Nash for Scott Hall's contract? I think it's today. Pretty sure it's today. Kevin Nash's birthday. Let's have a look. In my magic book. Yep. Kevin Nash's birthday. Daytona Beach. So I think Nash is 61, so he would have been 41 here. I'm not a fan of the mix here. I'm having to turn the volume down for the music, but then I can barely hear Tony Schiavone. So this sounds like Filthy Animals music. So, a little while ago, a few years ago, I went back and watched all of WCW 2000 and 2001, basically to the end. I watched all the Nitros and all the pay-per-views, because I don't think Thunders were on the network at the time. I'm not sure if they're all on now. But, here's Hoovy! I thought they said that they had to stay away from the ring. Looks like they didn't listen. There's Ray without a mask. In the world of wrestling, announcers like that just magically get to the wrestlers usually. But no, in WCW it's like, no, they didn't get word. They're just here anyway. Disco Inferno. With his basketball kit on. Disco, man. Disco. Ray just like, what are you doing, Disco? Whose idea was it to add Disco Inferno to the Filthy Animals? Genius is what that was. So kicking things off with a Cruiserweight title match. This is the strength of WCW. Always was. Cruiserweight division. So let's see how it was in the year 2000. Major Guns. She's two of the strengths of WCW. Right there. So who are these guys? There's Hugh Morris. I think he was called Hugh G. Rection or General Rection. Lash LaRue. What was his name in Misfits? I can't remember. Corporal Cajun. So who's the faces and who's the heels here? I'm not sure. Is that Van Hammer? Bombs away. Indeed. Yeah, that's Hammer, Van Hammer, whatever. I can't remember what his name is in Misfits. And there was another guy who I didn't put eyes on yet properly. Oh, it's Chavo, of course, Lieutenant Loco. So who's fighting? Is it Chavo or Lash? I think it's Chavo. Oh, there's two more reasons why we should cheer the Misfits in action. Look, wrestling's moved a long way in the last 20 years, but back then, like, the main purpose was clearly to look at them, so otherwise you wouldn't be dressed like that. So, I'm not going to refuse to look when I'm being commanded to. Like, there's only so woke you can be, guys. Good grief. What's Ginger F doing? Oh, right. Little Nature's telling them, get out of here. Boo, leave her out here. She's no threat. Leave her out here. So it's not Lash LaRue, he's off. So it's Juventud Guerrero and Chavo Guerrero Jr. Like, this could be, like, awfully gimmicky and terrible, or this could be amazing because of the two involved. So let's see. Let's see. Disco giving Hoovy a hug for some reason. Hoovy doesn't even understand why. Ginger F making sure the Filthy Animals move. Having a cop and a feel of Ray there. Couldn't they leave Tigress and Major Guns out here? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Was that... What was his name? Him. Would you calm down? Oh, using the sports entertainment banner. Right, so, Hoovy and Chavo. Oh, slap. So I'm thinking the Filthy Animals are technically the heels here. But I ain't got a clue. I don't think anyone had a clue in the year 2000 in WCW. Knife Edge chops from Hoovy. Off the ropes, reversed, over the top he goes. Chavo jumps over, leapfrog. Inverted atomic drop with the supercell. Very nice. Ducks a clothesline. And a straight up atomic drop. And another supercell. And then clothesline over the top. And everyone cheers. I'm going to say that Chavo's the face here. But that's going to be a running theme throughout this show. Watching it isolated especially. It's going to be interesting to see if I can figure out who's face and heel. By the way, at any point... leave me comments to let me know what you're thinking at certain points. I might even try and premiere this video if it's uploaded in plenty of time to pre-announce it, because that would be a bit of fun to have a live chat going on. Hoovy's not happy. He's in pain. He's in pain from the atomic drops. No count out, apparently. The referee was about to get to a 1 count, about 30 seconds after Hoovy left the ring. So it's a miracle anyone ever gets counted out if it's 30 seconds per count. 5-minute count out. So yeah, Hoovy's definitely the heel here. Yep, baits Chavo in, gets him to chase him into the ring, gets the upper hand. Chavo's on the apron. Hoovy hooks him up for a suplex. Suplex him in. No, Chavo blocks it. Oh, suplexes him out of the ring. That's a big spot for that early. Good grief. Okay. And then Chavo springboards and just does like almost like a Vader splash. Vader bomb. Like Vader did in the corner, but Chavo does it like Asai moonsault style to the outside, but without flipping. Interesting. Interesting move. Chavo throws Hoovy in the ring. Hoovy begs off. Chavo's like, I travelled forward in time and I saw my Uncle Eddie do this trick. I ain't falling for this. And then does fall for it. Gets his head slammed into a turnbuckle for his troubles. Oh, knife edge chop by Hoovy to Chavo. Getting booed as he mounts for the 10 punches in the corner. And now the fans are chanting along. Of course they are. Who can resist counting with a wrestler? No one. Oh, and then he humps at Chavo's face. Humps at Chavo's face. How rude. Hoovy spending way too much time taunting the fans. Chavo lying in wait. Clothesline. And another one. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. That's such a nice move. One of my favourite basic wrestling moves. Like, don't think it's ever been anyone's finisher. That's what I mean by basic move, but it's beautiful. Gets a 2 count and now he's got the arm and he's holding his FOD. Now he's pinned his head down with his knee. That looks more painful than when he was just taking his temperature of his forehead. So that's good. It's always good when your submissions look slightly painful, isn't it? Follow-up question, as I'll be doing reviews of both shows. Is this show better or worse than AEW Fyter Fest Night 2 and NXT Great American Bash Night 2 that took place last night? Last night. Oh, fires Chavo in. Head scissors takeover by Chavo. Very nice. And a power slam. Good match so far. Nice fast-paced cruiserweight action. Bit of shenanigans to get heat on Hoovy, but overall, it's not taken away from the match. What the hell is that I'm drinking? Very weak Vimto, I think, I hope. Oh no, it's a leftover drink from Etch, and I was like, I'm going to need a drink. It says I'm going to be commentating for like 3 hours, so hopefully, that's all it is. I don't end up hammered by the end of this video. Knife edge chops to Hoovy. Tries to climb over the top rope and gets spanked by Chavo for his troubles. Hoovy reverses the Irish whip. Chavo into the corner. Misses the Stinger Splash because Chavo moves. Chavo dives, charges in and gets a back elbow. Goes for another total whirl. Hoovy lands on his feet. They both hit the ropes and they both hit a clothesline. And they're both down. Are we going to get a 10 count this time, Little H? Yep, there's one. So he is counting quicker than 1 count every 30 seconds as well. So congrats, Little H. You don't really get this spot that much in wrestling anymore, it seems. Well, I've recorded this before AEW or NXT, by the way, so watch it have happened like 3 times in each show or something, and I'm here saying it never happens, this. What are they up to? 8? There we go, they're up at 8. Hoovy throws the right, Chavo blocks, hits the right, another, and another one. Off the ropes. Hoovy reverses, off the ropes goes Chavo, goes for low drop kick, Hoovy moves out the way, and Chavo fires Hoovy through the ropes. It's too quick for me to keep up with. Crazy stuff. Chavo up to the top rope. Hoovy's on the outside. What's going to happen now? Why are there still 3 refs there? Oh my god. Dives off the top rope. Kind of like just a splash, but to a standing Hoovy. Yeah, why are the 3 referees out here for a one-on-one match? Oh, Filthy animals. I can see them creeping down the... They've all got masks on now, so it's obviously not them. Knife edge chop by Hoovy. Chavo throws him into the ring. Unimpressed with the knife edge chop. Think you're Ric Flair, do you? No, sir. That could be anybody. Yeah, heel commentators sticking up for them. They're definitely the heels. Ginger refs telling Disco to get out of here. Oh, Chavo's distracted. Schoolboy roll up by Hoovy. Chavo kicks out at 2. Heel Ray. Whoever bought into that? That guy's dressed as Rey Mysterio Jr. Fantastic. Oh! Slingshot leg drop. Thank you for correcting me, Schiavone. From inside the ring to outside from Hoovy then onto Chavo. There's a chair randomly at ringside as well now. That's interesting. Juicerweight champ is being described as by a heel commentator whose name I've forgotten. Mark something, I think. Oh no, that's the bald one. What's this guy's name? Yeah, the bald one on the left of the camera left of Tony Schiavone is Mark. Scott. Oh no, I've forgotten. Oh no, he's Scott Hudson. The other one is Mark. Yeah. Let's find out his name. We've got time. They're just faffing about outside. WCW commentator Mark something. Mark Triple M Madden. Don't know why it's called Mark Triple M Madden, but yeah, Mark Madden. I was going to say that, but isn't that the name of the hockey guy? Anyway, Hoovy slams Chavo down. They're back in the ring. Hoovy out onto the apron. Springboard, claps, and splashes. The clap adds extra power to the splash, obviously. Gets a 2 count, though. He'd only have got a 1 if he hadn't clapped. That's how that works. Quick right hand to the side of the head of Chavo there, just out of frustration. And now Hoovy going up top. Slamming on the turnbuckle to get the crowd to cheer for him despite being the heel in the match. That's an interesting move. Chavo back up to his feet, hitting Hoovy up on top. Climbs up with him. Hoovy grabs the front face lock. Oh. Sunset flip into the powerbomb. Yep. Here it is. Running sit down powerbomb. Nice. Almost a Liger bomb indeed, Tony Schiavone. How come Tony Schiavone used to know wrestling moves and doesn't now? Chavo kicks out at 2. Good match, especially considering both very talented cruiserweights are being forced to wrestle in just normal street pants. Hoovy's in just... Oh, that was like a powerbomb, but face first into a Styles Clash almost. Yeah, Hoovy's in like some baggy pants, some cargo pants. And Chavo's in combat pants. Oh, this is when he was ripping off the people's elbow. Yeah, okay. Oh, Chavo's sat up. Oh, that's the Rock and Kane spot. I remember that. He kicked him back down because he sat up. Okay, here come the Misfits in action in masks now. Where's Major Guns? I reckon I'd recognise her even with a mask on. There she is. There she is. Hoovy's up on the top rope. Ready to do a move. Oh, okay. Yep, that'll distract me in the match as well. And then Chavo knocks Hoovy off the top rope. Doesn't... The distraction was too good. Is that supposed to be the finish? Oh, no, not quite. Here we go. Tornado DDT. Oh, Hoovy catches him. Hoovy driver. No, Chavo drops down behind. Sorry, Loco. Lifting reverse DDT. Kind of like Dustin Rhodes' move. Oh, he kicked out. I genuinely thought that was the end. That was a close to 3 count kick out. They called that an inverted powerbomb. That's an interesting take on it. Went for the powerbomb. Hoovy flips out onto his feet. Goes for a scoop slam. Hoovy lands behind. Kick to the gut. Up. And Hoovy driver. New champ. So Chavo is the champ coming in. Oh, he got the foot on the ropes. Genuinely surprised that those two haven't been the finishers. Interesting. Juice away. Chavo's recovered. Oh, step up, tornado DDT. Was that his finisher? That's it. That's it. He recovered quickly from that Hoovy driver, didn't he? Major guns. I am pleased that Chavo won for two reasons that are on camera right now. Wouldn't be involved in the celebration if it weren't for him winning. Slightly overbooked finish, but overall, pretty good match to kick off the show, to start things off. It's always been WCW's strength is the Cruiserweight division. That was always what they were sort of known for outperforming WWF for back in the day. So, whoa! I didn't realise he wobbled that much on that top rope springboard move. But he sure did. Oh, nice. Good move. Good move. Very good, very good. Gets the pin. Nice match. Nice Major Guns. Nice mask. Let's watch this. Oh, there's Jeff. So Jeff Jarrett's got a fat lady to sing once he ends Hulk Hogan's career. Very nice. Hardcore title. Oh boy! This is going to be a car crash, isn't it? This is going to be an absolute mess, I reckon. Big Vito, the champ. Hitting the throat with a belt. Good grief. Okay, so Vito's the heel. He's got a mystery opponent. Because why build up to a pay-per-view match when you can just have it happen on pay-per-view? People obviously pay to watch mystery matches. With Big Vito. Norman Smiley. Okay, I'm sold. Screaming Norman. With Ralphus as well. I am sold. That's it. Best show ever. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. To challenge them to a handicap match doesn't make a lot of sense. Cut Ralphus. Oh! Oh my god, he just broke that stick on Ralphus. Poor Ralphus. Poor stick as well. And Norman's run off. Norman's a babyface in this and he just run off. Wait. The match is supposed to start in the backstage area and then fight to the ring. So why do they have entrances where they come to the ring? WCW, ladies and gentlemen. They actively tell us those rules when they've just had entrances for this match. There would be no need for entrances if you were starting in the back. They could just be in the back. Uppercut to Norman Smiley by Vito. Sorry, he was just getting a drink. Now, where's he taking him? Oh! That trash can nearly took Vito out. Oh! Right across the back. This is going to be a 5-star classic. I can see it already. Oh! Just break the wood board on his head. Nice. Round and pound by Norman Smiley. Hit him. Oh, right in the head. Oh, another one. That is Ralphus inflicting punishment. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's having a go. Oh dear. The big wiggle. Interesting gimmick there, Norman Smiley. Norman Smiley is like a really great catch-as-catch-can technical wrestler. And this is what WCW used him for. He was over, though. He was over like Rover, man. Headbutt to Vito after he headbutted a forklift. Throws him into a trash can. Ralphus is just there like, I've got this. Like, when can I use this? He's like, now. He's like, okay. Ha! The weakest, headshot ever. With a trash can. Are those stretch marks? What's Ralphus doing apart from setting up the next spot? There we go. Got it punched into his face. He was trying to hide behind a trash can. The exasperation in Tony Schiavone's face and his voice was just perfect there. Where do these guys think they're going? Standing on these things, these wheeled bins without the brakes stuck on. They're just wiggling around all over the place. Nice and dangerous. I just threw some plastic at him. That'll be devastating. That's his finisher, that. Trash can to Ed. I think by this point, WWF's hardcore division had WCW's beat. WCW might have had the cruiserweight division on lock, but I think the hardcore title was a bit better in WWF. It was still pretty trashy and stupid, but oh my god, it wasn't this stupid. Who's that guy that they just decided to attack? Catering guy carrying empty stuff around, just like puts him in the elevator, but then shuts the door, but it doesn't shut. Okay, there we go, it's shut now. So he challenged them to a handicap match and then isolated one of them. That, fair enough. And it's a good strategy, but why ask for the handicap match in the first place? Why not just fight one of them? Ralphus is just going for a jog. Good grief, the state of him. Ralphus is disfigured. Oh no, he looked that way in the first place. Brilliant. His shoes come off. I wonder how much they paid Ralphus for this. Like he's clearly not a trained wrestler at all. How much did they pay him just to get beaten up? Oh dear. Oh, how much did they pay him for that spot? Bet that hurt. Tables coming out. Shouldn't he just win the match before Norman Smiley inevitably resurfaces? Oh, the table's already broken. They've only just got it out and the leg's already knackered. That's WCW in a nutshell, that. Yeah, we'll have a hardcore match. We'll have a table spot. Yeah, can we have a table with all the legs working? No. Vito on the top. Splash. I mean, still did the table break, to be fair. Vito wins. Norman's in no rush to get back in the ring, clearly. He just walks to the ring. That was 2. No, clearly it wasn't. Wiggle time 69. Why are you surprised that Ralph has got pinned? Should be more surprised you actually got out here before it happened. So, Vito's still hardcore champion. 2 matches, 2 retains. That splash, though. Look where Norman Smiley was. He could easily have run down. He just carries on walking. Not even got any weight on him. He's only 32, apparently. Oh, is Goldberg. Damn man. He's got Scott Hall's contract. Somebody Hall. Oh. Happy birthday, Kev. The bleeping on pay-per-view? Oh, but they don't bleep piss. Oh, fantastic. That should be a 5-star classic as well. Yeah, does Kevin Nash know that his finish is the jackknife, not the jackhammer? Fighting over David Flair. Was this Daphne pre or post flotation devices? I think it looks like post, actually, just on that scene. And Stacy Keibler. What a weird line. Hooters? Stacy Keibler has a lot of things going for her, but Hooters are not 2 of them. A slap. What a top draw storyline leading to an instant classic. Here we go. You ready, guys? Let's just agree to appreciate this for what it's going to be, which is going to be an excuse to see Stacy Keibler wearing not much. It's not going to be much more than that. There's not going to be a lot more to it than that, is there? He's all class, yeah. So anyone that like has major complaints about Charlotte Flair getting preferential treatment in WWE, like I get it, I really do. Like I agree, she probably does get a bit too much preferential treatment because of who her dad is, but it's also because of talent. David Flair being the prime example of what happens if you've got the surname but not the talent. You know what happens? Nothing. Nothing. Hair clippers. It's, they're committed to their characters. As far as I know, Stacey Keibler and David Flair never were a real thing, but my god, they're going for it. Generic music, yay! Although she might have had proper music and it's been replaced on the network, I don't know. Let me know if you've got this on DVD or an original recording of this or something. And I love how they've not looked when the music's changed. It's like, you're deaf. Can't wear shoes for an evening ground match, obviously. Did she just punch him in the anus? Didn't really get low enough to get a proper low blow there. Might have just caught the backside of the balls, which wouldn't be nice. Here we go. Instant classic. Let's go. One of those weird matches, an evening gown match, isn't it? Where whoever you're supporting, you want to lose. How about a tie? Yeah. Like if you really want, if you really like Miss Hancock or Stacey Keibler, whichever, you want her to lose because then she'll be stripped. Whereas if you really like Daphne, you want her to lose because then she'll be stripped. She's very agile. She can do a cartwheel. Well then, great camera work. Not gonna lie, great camera work. That was the right shot at the right time. Snapmare made a big fuss over a snapmare there because Stacey Keibler was no wrestler at this point. Well, never really was much of a wrestler. Fundamentally sound. It takes 2 attempts to hit every snapmare, but they're fundamentally sound, guys. Oh, now what? Why else would the cake be there, guys? This great athletic contest. David's in again. He got himself a handful there. Oh, dual slaps. One for the ref, one for David. Why is the referee trying to stop one of the competitors in a match from competing in the match? He just got kicked and his pants pulled down. That was very swish, actually. How did they come off in such a sweet movement? Also, don't you get disqualified for kicking the referee in the balls? Is that not a disqualifiable offence? Yeah, no one signed up for seeing the referee and David Flair naked. Oh, there's another one. Oh, David Flair, how much did he pay for this? We asked how much Ralph has paid before. How much did David Flair pay to get that spot? They're not even married yet. Oh, what is she wearing? Have they forgotten what the spot is? Well, what's going on? What is this? Like, seriously, what is this? Oh, crowbar with a belly to back suplex. Crowbar's just going to take his pants off. Okay. So yeah, WCW 2000, guys. I'm just watching this, just like, I know I'm meant to be commentating, but what am I meant to say? Why would you stop shaving David Flair's head just because she's having a dance? She does know what people want to see. Crowbar's suddenly on board with these two. I mean, she took off part of it. Cut the referee! Wait, Daphne, wait. Look at that shoulder. Did he just say, look at that shoulder? What in the hell is this? She's happy. She got such great revenge, putting a small piece of cake in someone's face and winning a match basically by forfeit. Thank you, Tony Schiavone, for saying what everyone's thinking. Someone backstage is watching this on a monitor going, yep, this is what we booked. This is how we wanted it to go. This was excellent. I mean, that's excellent. I didn't realise David Flair was up for grabs. I didn't think that was the point of the match. Good call. Good call, Mark Madden. Here he is again. The young dragons again. Look at him hiding behind a bush. Look at him like, I'll just show my abs. Who the hell's Ox Baker? Been in every big match there's ever been. You remember Bret Hart versus Steve Austin? Yep, Hogan was in that. Do you remember Austin Rock? Hogan was in that. Goldberg Nash? Hogan was in that. Yeah, Bash at the Beach is a big show for WCW. Okay, so they just said they're in Daytona Beach and Hogan lives in Tampa. He could walk here if he had a half a mind to. I just googled that. That would take 50 hours. He would have had to walk for over 2 days solid without rest to get there. Yeah, that's a reasonable request. Oh, I know this music. Is this the Natural Born Thrillers? Perfect Event or whatever. Yep. There they are. Okay, so tag title match. Can't be any worse than the evening gown match. Wedding gown match, whatever it was called. Two of the greatest tag team wrestlers ever. How'd you figure that already, mate? What? Chronic. What a random, like, half a gimmick Chronic were. Like, they had all the weed references in, like, the move names, and they were called Chronic and blah, blah, blah. But then nothing about their gimmick was, like... Chronic should have been the tag team name for, like, Rob Van Dam and Matt Riddle, not these two. Am I the only person who really preferred Brian Clark as actual Wrath? Like, I quite liked that gimmick. I know I was a kid, but I quite liked Wrath. I always remember liking Wrath. So, Chronic versus the Perfect Event. And what is that Lex Plexus supposed to be? Is it just a lead pipe, or is it a taser or something? Like, what's it supposed to be? Lex Flexor. When Chronic gets fired up. Great reference. Ginger F in charge, yes. Yes, lad. Okay. They're going to start. Funny thing is, they're doing this, like, Stasiak and Palumbo look awesome. And yet they're just made to feel like this, like, massive underdog fluke champions. It's like, how's that good booking for young kids that look that impressive? He's bigger than him. Why would you even do that spot? Palumbo's bigger. Doesn't make any sense. Sean Stasiak's in, gets kicked by Brian Adams. Crush. Gorilla press and thrown at his partner, nearly broke his legs because he landed too low. $265. Yeah, okay. Believe that when I see him get on the scales. He's in pretty good shape, though, to be fair. They're taking the belts and walking, are they? Good call. I would do that first defence against everyone. Get you a free defence before you have to defend in some sort of gimmick match every time, doesn't it? Because obviously I'm such a heel. Okay. So, without a tag, now it looks like Sean Stasiak's going in. Did Chronic tag? I don't think they did. I think they just kind of both came in and then the other one went out. So far, in a tag match, we have had 2 personnel switches and no tags. That's interesting. WCW. Okay, so Stasiak versus Wrath or Clark or whatever. Clean break? I think not. Here we go. Oosh. There's the right hand. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Goes in has a word with the referee for some reason. Gets blocked. Grabbed by the throat. In the corner you go. Hoofing him. Hoofing him in the corner. Woo! Knife edge chop. One more of them. Into the opposite corner. Oh, runs in very slowly and bumblingly. Runs into a boot. Sean Stasiak trying to go off the second rope. For a double axe handle. Basically a standing rock bottom by Brian Clark. Tag. An actual tag. Fancy that. Off the ropes. Double shoulder tackle. I wonder if a simple win would be enough. Yeah, they probably don't want to win and win the titles. Ducks underneath. Oh, boot to the face by Adams. And Sean Stasiak crawls over and gets a tag into Palumbo, who goes for a clothesline. Bryan Adams ducks. Full Nelson. Lifts him up. And full Nelson slam. Goes for the pin. And Sean Stasiak breaks it up. Sean Stasiak, another good example of someone with the name but without the ability to use it. Not to the same extent as David Flair, but who is? Stasiak reverses. Low bridge didn't work very well at all, but whatever. Palumbo then throws a couple of right hands. And a third. This has been pretty clunky and not very good so far. But I'll give it a chance. Oh! How much is Brian Clark going to distract the ref while his partner gets beaten up with a chair? I'd be having words if I was Bryan Adams. Pretty sure the referee's back now. No, he turned away because he saw them going towards the chair. Okay, cool. But yeah, if I was Bryan Adams, I'd be having words. I'd be like, do you see all that they got away with while you were distracting the referee? You're my partner or theirs. Like, goes for the pin. And shockingly, Bryan Adams kicks out. I'm stunned. Ground and pound by Stasiak. Oh, many punches. No. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? Oh, here we go. This is where it goes wrong. He's holding him. Off the top. Oh, no, he got him. Diving shoulder tackle. Got some air. Palumbo got some air. Oh, Brian Clark breaks it up this time. Okay, off the ropes goes Adams. Very, very clunky green sleeper transition there. Here we go. We're going to have the 3 arm raises. Come on, Ginger F, get raising and dropping an arm. No, not even bothering. Just breaking straight out of it. Elbows to the gut by Bryan Adams. Palumbo lets go after 3. Oh, runs into a knee and Palumbo retains control. Tells everyone to shut up. Just in case you weren't sure who the heel was. That's concerning that this is as good as you've seen Palumbo wrestle. Oh, nice. Nice back elbow. Goes for the pin. Gets a 2. Oh, kicks out. What a shock. I thought that was it. Well, that back elbow was it. Throws the right hand. And another one to the back of the head. Donkey punching him. And another one. Well, forearm to the back anyway. Throws the punch. Okay, come on. The fans clearly want this hot tag. But no, we're going back into another sleeper. Talk about not reading the crowd. That was the time to do a fight back. That guy really wants his Damien 420 sign on screen, doesn't he? He's been following the action all over the arena. He was there in the hardcore match near the entranceway. Now he's on hardcam side. So it's not even that good a sign, mate. Oh, they're doing the arm drops now. Finally, there's 2. I wonder if they'll get a 3rd one. Oh my god, look at that. Who'd have thunk it? He's okay, he's alive. Is he a Superman or what? Yeah, we've never seen a babyface do this before, have we, Mark Madden? Off the ropes goes Bryan Adams. And they bang heads. Here we go, it's hot tag time. Hope the crowd can get back into it like they were 30 seconds to a minute ago. Yeah, they sound ready-ish. Not as ready as they were before, though. Here we go, here's Clark. There's a punch for Palumbo. There's one for Stasiak. Throws Palumbo into the corner. Stasiak nearly gets hit. Bryan Clark stumbles and hits sort of a clothesline. Hits one a bit cleaner on the other side. Goes for the pin. Stasiak's like literally there. Couldn't even manage to wait until the 2 count to break it up because he was that close. Oh! Adams just punches him over the top. Hey, the meltdown. It was the move's name when he was Wrath. But apparently, they don't acknowledge that he was Wrath, but he still got the same move with the same name. He reversed it into a DDT though, did Chuck Palumbo. Very nice. Are they talking to each other or the ref or what? They're chatting anyway. Like Bryan Clark was just blatantly talking then. Alright, Palumbo makes the tag to Stasiak. Stasiak off the ropes. Shoulder barge. Clotheslines Clark. Why is he getting a hot tag comeback? Clothesline to Clark. You know heels are meant to do that, right? Drop kick to Adams. What the hell's this? Why is Shawn Stasiak getting a hot tag comeback? Just cleared the ring. WCW in 2000 is weird for so many reasons. That's nowhere near the most important one, but still a reason. Flying clothesline off the apron to Bryan Clark. And then goes back to being a heel after his little babyface comeback. Go figure. Okay. Rolls Bryan Clark back in the ring. Palumbo comes in for some reason. Oh, goes after Clark. Nice super kick. But Bryan Adams kicked... no, Bryan Clark kicked out anyway. That was a super kick to Adams. My bad. How do you have a tag team both called Bryan? That's really annoying. I never mentioned the fact that they're both called Bryan ever. They go for the double back body drop, but Bryan Clark poorly fights out of it. Very poorly. It's like they don't know what spot's coming next. It's so disjointed. Chuck Palumbo demonstrates that he can count to 3. Fantastic, well done. Let's be very proud. Okay, what are they doing here? Both lifting him. Oh, double flapjack. They pancaked him. And Adams comes in, boots Stasiak in the back to break up the pin, kicks Palumbo, chucks him over the top. Now Brian Adams fighting back. Apparently tags have just fallen by the wayside in this one. Stasiak up on Adams' shoulders. That was kind of like an F5, but with more of a controlled DDT finish. Whatever that was. So that was done by a better wrestler to a better wrestler. That would look quite good. Now Clark tags in Adams, who just comes back in after laying waste to everyone anyway. Right hand for Palumbo. They both fire Sean Stasiak into the corner. Double big boot in the corner. Oh, Ric Flair flop. Yeah. Woo! Nice. Well done, Matt Madden. Adams hits Palumbo again. Now, what did they call this? High time, that's the one. What the hell was all that noise in the background? I love how Brian Clark just stands there and watches Chuck Palumbo come in and break up the pin. Maybe another high time. Why not, eh? Wonder how they decide which one of them has to go lefty. There's a high time. I think one of the mics under the ring has been dislodged. So Brian Clark ducked the Lex Flex. Yeah, what are they doing here? Brian Adams has Sean Stasiak in a powerbomb position. He's up. Oh, flying clothesline by Brian Clark into the powerbomb by Adams. That's it. New champs. That match was pretty bad. But on its side, it had the fact that it followed the wedding gown match, which was worse. You know, pros and cons like. Push it to the limit. Limit! So far, I would say best match was the Cruiserweight match. That was probably the second best match and it was still bad. Then the Hardcore title match was pretty damn bad. And then the Evening Gown match was just dreadful. When that Hardcore title match isn't the worst match on the show, you know there's a bad match there. Oh, here we go. More Young Dragons. I'm gonna start screwing with your show. You've already been in 2 segments. Wow. You're a fine one to talk, aren't you? Oh, kendo stick to the back. Nunchucks. Whoa. Oh. Hey! I know this music. DDP. Even though this isn't his original music. Oh, it's Canyon. Fair enough. This is a great example of the difference between being a wrestling fan as a kid and a wrestling fan as an adult. As a kid, I loved DDP and hated Canyon. As an adult, I appreciate how good Canyon was. Like, how much better Canyon was, probably, than DDP. DDP was fun in WCW, don't get me wrong, I don't hate DDP. But Canyon was so damn good. Doing his DDP entrance. Canyon Cutter. And he's going to be fighting Booker T, apparently. Okay. Is there any justification for this match, or is it just random? Because he's clearly in a feud with DDP at the moment. So what's the occasion for the Booker T match? Gonna fill us in? That guy's loving Booker T's music. So Canyon versus Booker T could be a really fun match. I'm just wondering what the justification is. Like what the reason is. What's the storyline here? Booker T's over, man. Over like Rover. So come on, commentators, tell us what's going on. Okay. Okay, so that's the story. Is Canyon's written a book and Booker T didn't like it. Okay, cool. At least we got a story now. Headlock goes behind, hammerlock, back into a headlock by Booker T. Canyon fires him off the ropes. Goes for the hip toss. Booker T reverses it. Canyon's hair falls off. And then his head nearly falls off after the spinning heel kick. When did DDP ever wear those pants? Speaking of his wife, can we get Kimberly on this show? Love me some Kimberly. Same, Matt Madden, same. You're disgusting, man. Oh, went for the hammerlock and Canyon hits the back elbow. Booker on the ropes. A few right hands from Canyon. Okay, off the ropes. Booker reverses. Canyon off the ropes. Oh, hits the shoulder tackle. Knocks him down, then does the diamond cutter symbol. Booker T up and over. Drop kick by Booker. Nice. Oh, off the ropes and then a clothesline to Canyon. Rips the shirt off. And now chokes him with it like all good baby faces do. And out of the ring he goes. Oh, brick fell out the book. He's doing this sans brick. Okay. So they're fighting on the outside now. Booker T in control. Doing some fan service. Going to slam Canyon into different corners of the ringside area. What? And they just completely ignore him. Like, what? And just carry on. Booker up on the top rope. Flying clothesline. Gets a 2. Of course. It's not a finisher. And then Canyon drags Booker T out the ring. And takes control. Oh, Booker reverses the Irish whip. And Canyon re-reverses and into the ringside barrier he goes. Booker T goes. I should be more descriptive if you're not watching. If you're not watching, you're just literally sitting listening in silence, listening to me commentate a show. That's an odd way to take in this video. Feel free to let me know though, and let me know how much enjoyment that's bringing you. Canyon setting up the steps kind of on the side. Now lifting him up onto Booker T's back, like the back of his left arm. The steel steps are very heavy. They would be if they were steel, but they're aluminium. Jumps off the apron and hits the stairs with a chair, which hit Booker T's shoulder. Is that not using a weapon? Is that not disqualifiable? I don't know. I know he didn't technically hit Booker T with anything directly, but it's pretty loopholey, that. So now, Booker T being laid in the corner, near the ring post. Canyon comes sliding in. Baseball slide drop kicks Booker into the, kicks him in the back and kicks his ribs into the ring post. And then does the DDP point and spin taunt. Okay, Canyon drags Booker T back up onto the apron now. Going for the suplex. This didn't work well for Hoovy before against Chavo. He's up on the middle rope. Wait, is this the Cesaro deadlift suplex? Oh, nice! Way before his time. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Booker kicks out just about. That was not 3, you silly man. It wasn't nowhere near. You both think. Where's Canyon going now? Got a chair. Who cares about the rules, eh? So now he's wedging the chair between the top and middle turnbuckle in one of the corners. Right hand from Booker. Another one. And another one. And another one. Fires Canyon across into the opposite corner. Runs into a big boot. And then Canyon runs out but eats a power slam. Goes for the pin. And Canyon kicks out. Booker slams Canyon's head into a different top turnbuckle than the one where the chair is wedged. Fires him across. Booker T gets reversed. Jumps over. Canyon catches him in like an Alabama slam position. Yep. Oh, sit down Alabama slam. Easy for me to say. And Booker kicks out just about. Love when heel commentators accuse straight-laced commentators of being biased. Reverse Boston Crab. Okay. Somehow looks like there's a lot less leverage in this. Because he's facing the wrong way. I don't know. Don't look as good. Your neck? Why would this hurt your neck? Yeah, he used his legs for him to get out. And a couple of slightly janky roll-ups, but not too bad, I guess. Booker ducks the clothesline. Forearm smash to the face. And Canyon scrambles into the corner. Right hand by Booker. Fires Canyon across. Oh, back first into the chair. Picks him up. Spine buster by Booker T. 1, 2. Oh, Canyon foot on the ropes. Booker's got the chair. And the referee stops him. Canyon hits Booker with the book. But there's no brick in it, right? Booker kicks out because it's just a book. Like, books can be kind of heavy, but... Hey, Booker was playing possum. Harlem sidekick, look at that. Is he going up? What finish is he on at this point? Scissor kick or missile drop kick or Harlem hangover? Might be the scissor kick. Here it comes. Okay, axe kick if you're calling it that at this point. No, that wasn't the finisher because he's getting straight back up. Or was it the bookend? Forgot about that one. I forgot that one started in WCW. No, that's not the finisher. Here we go. Missile dropkick. Oh. Guitar to the head of Booker T from Jeff Jarrett, who just ran down. He did say he's going to start screwing with his show. And he did. So is Canyon going to pick up a win over Booker T? Setting him up for the Canyon Cutter. Off the middle rope. I'd say off the top, but Booker T was sat on the top, not standing. Nice. Canyon picks up a win. I mean, granted, it was only a story advancement win, but a win on pay-per-view. I'll take it. I will take that. Still not as good as the Cruiserweight match, I don't think that. Second best match of the night, but then again, I think me and my cat could have had the second best match of the night if we'd have tried really hard before this one, so... The better man won. Yeah, pretty big win for Canyon. Who is she? Pamela. Okay, Mike Awesome and Scott Steiner. Could be awesome. Could be awful, could be fun. I was never, since I've been having a bit of a latch, I was never a big fan of Medeja. Not really my cup of tea. That girl. Scott Steiner, jeez, man. Ridiculous, isn't he? Scott Steiner was like the thing that kept me watching when I said I watched all of 2000 and 2001. Man, Scott Steiner was just so entertaining. Pamela Paulshock. Let's find out what else she's known for. Big Fat Liar, X-Files, Last Will, LA Heat. Don't think she's been in anything I've seen. Oh, she was just an extra in Big Fat Liar. Yeah, I don't think she's been in anything that I've seen. She's in Keenan and Kel apparently as a supermodel at some point. Man, Scott Steiner is just like so entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong, if you like Medeja, I get the it's just no, not my thing at all. Right, here comes Mike Awesome, who's had a bit of a character change, it would seem. So, here he comes. This could genuinely be really good. Oh, Scott Steiner jumps out at Mike Awesome. Mike clearly never saw that coming, despite Scott being on the apron and being a massive man. Like... Oh, Scott Steiner just booted a guy in the face because he got flipped over the barricade by Mike Awesome. And then Mike Awesome dives over. And the fans are just getting wiped out left and right. They're just fighting in the crowd right from the start. We can't have a technical wrestling match, so let's have a memorable brawl. That's the trick. Okay, they're outside of the arena now. It's gone through the exit doors. You just throw a drink in his face. Suppose the referee hasn't officially started the match yet, so we can't count him out. Or is this like false count anywhere, no DQ kind of situation? I don't know. Oh, that'll sting. Excuse me, clunking about. I'm just grabbing something to eat. I got after 8s for my birthday. Let's just... Well, it is after 8 at the time you're watching this. Oh! There's jelly beans in here as well. What, in tarnation? I was not expecting that. No mention of that anywhere outside. Is this custom made? Like, is this an old tin and she's put a normal size pack of after 8s in and some jelly beans? That's pretty cool. See, I was looking forward to after 8s, but now I'm thinking, do I want the jelly beans? Oh, Steiner line. They're back in the ring, by the way, guys. We'll talk about my snacks. Don't mind me. Drops the kiss the bicep elbow. Casual pin, as usual. Awesome, kicks out. I'm going to stick with the after 8s because less rustling, I think. What are you guys eating? While you're watching this or drinking or whatever, like... I assume you've got some sort of sustenance going on for a 3-hour show, so what you consuming? Awesome, going up to the top rope now. Scott Steiner intercepts him. Now he's in a precarious position here, is Michael Awesome. Tony Schiavone just there perving on Scott Steiner. Overhead belly to belly avalanche suplex. Nice. Goes for the pin. Oh, he kicked out just. That Ginger Ref's got a fast count. Here we go, in the corner. 10 count punches. If Scott Steiner didn't use steroids to get where he is, I don't know. I'm Dutch. Like, I don't know. Just incredible. But no way it's natural. No way in hell. Oh, Steiner, Awesome blocks a suplex. Fires one off of his own. Oh, slingshots him stomach first onto the top rope. Drops the elbow off the apron onto Steiner, who rolled out to the outside. Are we just allowing chair shots? Is this just no DQ, this match? Like, what's going on? They're using the bell now. Jeez. I'm guessing... is this no DQ? I don't remember it being announced as. But Mike the Awesome Mullet. Oh. So wait, the heel commentator's defending Mike Awesome. Is Scott Steiner the face in this? What? What? Oh! Relaxing the rules is the justification here, is it? He's literally beating him with a chair. Relaxing the rules, letting them go, yeah. I'm sure Scott Steiner really appreciates it. Back first into the apron. It's through Scott Steiner at the ring announcer. David Pencer just got out of the way. He's off. He's off up the ramp. Can't speak. Too busy eating after 8s. Okay. And Scott Steiner just bounces back from all of that, but no. Mike Awesome drapes him across the top rope. Oh, slingshot splash. Impressive athleticism from Mike Awesome. And now he's going up to the top rope, it looks like. Diving clothesline off the top. Very nice. What the hell's the cat doing out here? Who's the cat feuding with in this match, or got his eye on, or whatever? Scott blocks a suplex, hits one of his own. Medeja flinches like her guy didn't just do the move. Steiner ducks the clothesline by Awesome, cuddles him, overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Okay. Has Cat banned the Steiner recliner at this point or something? Oh! They're just allowing anything. He's just low-blowed him. Alabama slam. Flips through into a jackknife pin. Steiner kicks out. So, Cat's heel. I thought Cat was face. What the hell? I mean, everyone cheered when Steiner hit him. What is going on? Who is face? Who is heel? Big splash from Mike Awesome. No, he kicked out. Going for the Awesome bomb. Here we go. No, Steiner drops to a knee to resist it. And then drives him back into the corner. Oh, back elbow, referee down. Clothesline by Mike Awesome. Okay, now what? Cat's up on the apron. Okay, so he is heel. Because he's helping Mike Awesome, who seems to be heel. Super kick hits Awesome instead of Steiner. Cuddles! Goodbye! His hands around the ropes, and then he kicks out anyway. The false finish. Belly to belly suplex. See, why would you still do it if Medeja doesn't understand English, clearly. Uh-oh. Incoming! So we put on the Steiner recliner there, and Cat's like, no, if you put that move on, I'll strip you of the title. And then he still put it on for some reason. It wasn't a T-bone suplex. I don't know what that was. It was like a half and half suplex. Half Nelson suplex thing. Scott Steiner playing the face for some reason. Scott not bothered at all that he's just lost his US title. Medeja's chuffed that he's lost his title as well. This is better than Lex Luger celebrating on the on that Navy ship when he slammed Yokozuna and then didn't win the title. Celebrated a count-out win. He's trying to convince us that this has been a good show overall. Okay. To the graveyard. And winner is the one who gets back to the arena. Who's going to take care of me? Says Charles Robinson. Nice. Are you ready for this, guys? This is how not to do a cinematic match. Like, you remember AJ Styles Undertaker? Yeah, this is going to be the opposite. I can just see it coming. There's a coffin. Ooh, It's just a dead guy. See, I like Vampiro, but they kept giving him stupid stuff. I always liked Vampiro. He's in a tree. He was in the tree, says Tony Schiavone, like, exasperated that he's having to call this. Okay, rock bottom. Just as you do. You just hit him with a branch of a tree. Good grief. How is that appropriate? Oh, nice step up roundhouse kick to the chest. Hey, they just mentioned Great American Bash. Nice. Oh, that was the show where he set Sting on fire. Huh, 20 years ago. Vampiro in a hole. What are you hitting with? They're fighting in a hole in the ground. Vampiro's noticed that Asia's here, finally. So is Vampiro the heel here? Well, he just set Sting on fire, so he must still be heel. It was only a month ago. So he must be heel. Taking a while to recover from that minor move into the pit. Oh, wait here. Charles Robinson just being funny. Oh, he's in the water. No! Overly dramatic response. Oh my god, he's waiting for him! He's in the water! Two face painted athletes fighting in water. Good move. Good choice. It's amazing. Good grief. 2000 WCW, guys. Been a while on this show since I said that. Still stands. Good grief. Left him to drown. Go on then, little H. Let's keep grassing him up. Could be hanging from a tree. So now we're having a soggy foot race. Oh. Asia down. Hello. Wow, the delayed reaction there. That was amazing. He like spat in his face. He stared at him for like a couple of seconds and went, "Oh, my face." Like, that was such a delayed reaction. Oh, the old breeze block trick. Yes. Thud. Get in there. Oh! I bet that landing hurt. Oh, so you're not going to help him now, are you not, Charles Robinson? Helped him out of the water. I'm going to help him when he's been tipped in a grave and set on fire, though. Well, I mean, apart from the fact that nothing's got set on fire. Okay, so that was that. That was the most recent thing we've seen on this show, by far. Gene's face. Be Goldberg's guest manager. That's quite a cool competition. So yeah, standard franchise, Shane Douglas interview. Eh. I was never the biggest fan. He's alright. That's my review. He's alright. Opaloka. That's an amazing place name. What a weird show this is. Not just for all the actual weirdness, but both Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell are face on this show. When did that ever happen? Literally changed nothing about his character, just started fighting bad guys. They're the best face heel turns, though. The reason why someone as a heel gets popular, you don't take it off them. Because then they're not as popular. Common sense, guys. So well done, WCW, for some common sense booking. Sorry. I tried to say that with a straight face. I don't understand why Shane Douglas's music was so, like, eerie and spooky when he comes out laughing in a glittery robe. Like, this music could have been used for such a spooky character, but instead it's used for shiny, I was going to say, but yeah, shiny, I suppose. Shiny, smiley heel, Shane Douglas. Bash at the Beach show. Huh. You can tell they've got real personal. You can tell they've got real personal issues when they choose not to fight at the start and instead play up to the crowd. So it's a surefire sign that they've got personal issues. Oh, here we go. A little shove. Oosh, right hand from Buff. Here we go. The match begins. Off the ropes goes Douglas. Drop kick from Bagwell. Douglas rolls out. Buff Bagwell follows him out. We're already outside the ring. Into the barricade, that's the word. Rib first. Rakes the eyes. And then punches the man. Bagwell in control basically the entire match since the shove. Into the opposite barricade. And stomping away at his ribs, holding the arm. Very nice. Focusing on the ribs. Both Bagwell working the body part. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, they've bleeped out a sign. I wonder what that sign said. Anyone know? Let me know. Sign in the background there that's bleeped out. Must have been bad to be bleeped out. It's not. They've left in some really, really tasteless stuff on the network, and then like when you're watching like an ECW show and they're like WWF sucks, then that's bleeped. It's dead funny. It's like proper propaganda. Okay, so it took Gargano and Ciampa a long time to get to this point. And these guys fell out over the tag titles, and that's it. I'm trying to kill each other now. I'm trying to go for a pile driver, trying to just kill Buff. Oh, belly to back onto the extra padding. Never mind Buff Bagwell being done. That's going to hurt Shane Douglas's butt as well, that pile driver. Off the ropes goes Douglas. Buff ducks underneath. Kick to the gut as he rebounds. And swinging net breaker by Bagwell. And Douglas rolls out again. And Buff has a dance, of course. Right hand by Douglas. He grabbed Bagwell by the legs and dragged him out. A couple of right hands and a third. Buff fires back with two. Ducks the third one, does Shane. Picks him up. Oh, kind of like a atomic drop, but using the ring post instead of the knee. Drove him into it. Testicles first. Who sucks now and everyone just, you! We're having these relaxed rules again, are we? Oh, punches the chair into Buff Bagwell's head. Waffled him. He sure did. He waffled him, guys. Doesn't look like it's bleeding at all. So now we're kind of like the chin lock camel clutch, I guess. He does look like he's carrying his hand awkward. Like, maybe he really hurt it punching that chair. Like, shoot hurt it. Okay, Douglas rolls Bagwell back into the ring. Stomp. Goes Snapmare takeover. That's how you do it in one take. Stacey Keebler and Daphne. Neck whip flip thing. Now going for the neck twist, but got absolutely no movement on the neck. Probably because Buff's neck's entirely fused, I would guess, at this point. Right, probably can't turn it any further than that. Oh, Tori Wilson. Well, that is a welcome sight in the middle of any match. Well, those are welcome sights in the middle of any match. I didn't recognise her wearing so many clothes. Oh, she slaps the franchise. Buff with the schoolboy. I think I remember this confusing match. So she nearly costs Shane Douglas the match there. Just remember that, guys. Back elbow from Buff. Close, like, he could easily have got pinned there. Like, if wrestling were real, he could easily have got pinned there. Goes for the crossbody block. Blocks the right hand. Hits one of his own. Does Bagwell. So Buff's been in control ever since that slap, basically. Springboard Vader Bomb. Nice. Out of the corner. So she's cost Shane Douglas all that offense. Nearly cost him the match. Gets in the ring. Kisses Buff. And then kicks him in the balls. But how angry would Shane Douglas have been if their little master plan ended up with Buff Bagwell actually getting the schoolboy victory? Like, imagine. Anyway, Shane Douglas hits a suplex and then Buff Bagwell kicks out. Man, Tori Wilson was something else. Her over anyone we've seen so far in the show. Was that a very bad double arm DDT? Franchise kicked out just about. Here we go, blockbuster. Sweet baby Jesus. Go on then, Tori. Why would you go to the corner where Tori is? Come on, Buff. Be sensible. It's got her by the hair. Oh. Oh, inverted atomic drop by Shane Douglas. because Tori distracted him. And then a really lame jawbreaker on the shoulder. And then pins him with it. Even Tori Wilson didn't realise that was going to finish the match. My goodness. Tori Wilson, something else back in these days. Something else. Shane, how much did you pay to be on this show? Yep, you don't need to tell me twice, Smart Madden. Oh, look who it is. Joke on that, Slappy. I love how Mean Gene's like, what do you mean by that? It's like, it was fairly clear what he meant by that. What a rubbish video package, but let's do this. Can I just say, a big part of the controversy about this was it scripted, was it not? Yes. Do you know why it was scripted? Because they're not even finished the Vampiro match yet, so they knew they were doing something after this. Oh no, because the Goldberg Kevin... Okay, I take it back. Never mind. The Goldberg Kevin Nash match is the main event, per the plan. I guess. Heavyweight Championship of the World. If you're wondering if you're in sync, hello you. If you're wondering if you were in sync with me, I was just in sync with him, so... you ready? Used to love me some Michael Buffer back in the day when I was a kid. The world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Love it. I love it, Maggle. Maggle Buffer. Ah, so they're acknowledging that the Vampiro match hasn't finished. Good, they remembered. I'm glad. It's not a given with WCW 2000, like, at all. Where did they find some of these fans, man? Requesting any fans of mine to invite your fans that are like them to watch my videos and become fans of mine. Good grief. Stroke this. That's an odd request to make of someone who you watch fight in skin-tight boxer shorts for a living. Not you, love. Yeah, I wonder what the thought process was with this. To like, oh yeah, Mr. Russo's back. Oh boy, you know it's going to be good when Vince Russo shows up. You know it's going to be good. And here's Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, but what I was going to say, I wonder what the thinking was behind like having the Vince Russo surprise be like a minute into the entrance music instead of like pretty much immediately. It seems like a strange decision. Just let the fan excitement die, basically. I am the chosen one. Hi, Mum. I'm going to go out on a limb and say your mum isn't watching. How did they get the audio mixing so bad? I can barely hear Michael Buffer. Of all the people to barely be able to hear and for the commentators to be yapping over. I know I am. But I'm not producing the show. I'm just talking about it. Well, the commentators are yapping over him. Like, how did WCW not realise that the fans at home like the big fight feel of like a Michael Buffer as well? It's not just for the fans in attendance that you introduce the wrestlers. Fans, what if someone's tuning into this for the first time? Like I've ordered it and my mate's like, okay, so who's that guy? It's like, oh, Michael Buffer's telling us if the commentators had quit yapping over him. NWO music gets a big pop. Okay. This is so bizarre. Are you ready for this, guys? If you don't know what's coming now, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. Look at how much tan he's got on. Or how much he's been in the sun. It's ridiculous. Then again, Michael Buffer's not doing so bad for a tan either. Here we go. You ready, guys? I don't even know how to talk over this. I'm just sitting here waiting. This is something else, this. You ready for this, guys? And there we go. Nearly hit Jarrett in the head. Ooh! But Kevin Nash got bleeped before. Yep, a little bit. Not just to the fans. So if you don't know the full story behind this, do yourselves a favour after this video's over and go and look it up. And oh, it was a cluster. I think they covered it on Conrad's podcast with Eric Bischoff. There's been shoot interviews with Vince Russo about this. Probably with Hogan. And then Scott's so amused by the kid in the background with the world title. Like, I'm the world champion if neither of them won it. There's Hogan leaving with his kids. You win the match by making your entrance straight after. Hogan won the match by basically making his entrance. I think I've said this once or twice before in this video. WCW 2000. Guys, what more can I say? What more can I say than WCW 2000? No one cares, the whole Vampiro. Sorry. Sorry, dude. It's not. We want Sting. Well, you're not going to get him. Because they're not in the habit of giving people what they want. Oh, yeah, what is this? I wonder where they got the inspiration from, eh, guys? I don't think he is. It's a fake Sting. They're all fake Stings. No, that was not Sting. I'm pretty sure that was a fake Sting. That ain't Sting, is it? I don't think that's Sting. You're just a bird! I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that wasn't Sting. But yeah, we're gonna bring you back, but you're still off at the moment. You still got some time off. It's all good. We'll just put someone else in a Sting mask. Teach them to strike once like you. Sure, people can pull that off. Oh, if only you knew. You'd be out of business by within a year, so then it'll be over, won't it? Won't it, lads? That's an understatement. Heelberg. All good heels talk about professional courtesy. Ooh! Language, Timothy. Scott Hartsky. Heelberg. Oh, there he is again. Who's laying down in this one? Great question. Probably not. Do we have to? chance to be a fine thing, Vince. Heel commentator Matt Madden just chuckling. Because. Two. Oh. Too much inside baseball, guys. Just so you know. It's going to put you out of business. And you bleep Kevin Nash? How awful. What did Kevin Nash do to deserve to get bleeped? And a paycheck, of course. Oh, we named her face. Wait, what do we do? Someone. Ooh. I don't think they did either, did they? Vince Russo babyface turn confirmed. Short-lived. Half an hour left. Oh, clicky finger. Sorry, guys. Bad habit. ADD. Can't help myself. Wow, with context now on Hulk Hogan, makes him look worse, doesn't it? I wonder why he was holding Booker T down, guys. I mean, I doubt it. Oh, so there's 2 matches left in half an hour. They're going to tear the house down. Ooh! Ooh! So the story, I mean, I'll tell you the abridged version, but you need to look at the shoot interviews and stuff. The story supposedly goes that so far this has all been work. And then Russo didn't call Hogan to sort out the next step. They shoot. Yeah, so I think it was a closed doors kind of shoot, work. Like, very few people knew about it. But yeah, all work apparently. And then he didn't call Hogan. And Hogan started to sue him because it started to feel real to him. And ever heard the expression work yourself into a shoot? Yeah. WCW 2000. One bad decision to another. It's Heelberg. Right, just while this video package is playing, I'm just going to refill my my drink. Because I need more vodka. That was water, not vodka. I'm back. I can't hear yet, but I'm back. I'm back. I can't hear the show, but I'm back. I can hear the show. I think legitimately the worst thing about heel Goldberg was how much they had him talk. Not a strong suit back then. Well, she was into it, wasn't she? She was like, yeah! And the guy's like, who is it? And she was like, Kevin Nash, idiot. And cameraman loves her. Well, 15 times she's been shown. It's about a foot. Diesel powered. Huh. Goldberg, why? Good question. Is that a question for management or for Goldberg? Hey, I was just taking a sip of water, but there was a happy birthday Kevin Nash sign then. Told you. There it is. Happy birthday, Big Sexy. And he got a flop. It's an interesting way of putting the term clean loss. We was just having a read. Like, how much does he earn? Let's have a look. He wants to know how much Scott's earning. He's like, I got that clause in where I have to earn as much as anyone else. He better not be earning 1 cent more than me. The face doesn't trust the face commentator, so pass it to the heel commentator. Interesting. Well, it says we, like he was on the commentary team at the time. Gold turd. Ha! What a sign. And they lock up. Hogan is a slapnut. Don't something at me. Don't know what that said. Cheap shot by Goldberg, and a second, and a third, and a fourth. And a knee from Nash. And an elbow to the back of the neck. And now he's got Goldberg in the corner, there's a knee. There's another one. Back elbow. And another one. And now a choke with the foot. Goldberg walking out of it though. Leg trip, nice. Kick to the gut. And a suplex by Goldberg. And Nash kicks out at 2. Whoop. Goldberg digging in the body shots, then ducking Nash's punches or haymakers, and then hits a super kick type. Standing side kick if you like, sure. Oh wow. Well, that was rude, Goldberg. No wonder that one got bleeped. Nash blocks the punch. Choke slam. What's the pin? And Goldberg kicks out at 2. Here's Steiner and Medeja. Sorry, clicky toe. Can't help it. Come on. Oh, went for a neck breaker. Goldberg. Elbows out of it. Kick to the back of the neck. Now, got him in a chin lock. Scott Steiner motivating Nash with Scott Hall's contract. Goldberg, right hand to Nash. Kick to the gut. And another one. And another one. Mickey J just nearly got taken out by something getting thrown in. Fires him across. Nash into the opposite corner. Sticks the boot up. Gets Goldberg as he runs in. Ducks the haymaker. Scoops him up. Side slam. And Goldberg kicks out at 2. Goldberg's back up already. Ready for a spear. Nash out the way. Goldberg hits the turnbuckle. Middle turnbuckle. So I just said, Tony. Oh, Nash bringing down the straps on his unitard, whatever you call it. Going for the powerbomb. And Scott Steiner hits him. Apparently this is no DQ as well. Big boot to Scott Steiner. So that impactful interference. Oh, there's the spear. So now I assume the fact that Scott Steiner's turned heel means we don't get a payoff to the whole getting stripped to the US title story. Oh, just about game over. It's still better than the Bray Wyatt one. And there's the 3. So yeah, what an interesting time to turn Scott Steiner heel right in the middle of his little storyline. His little storyline about losing the US title because his Steiner recliner's been banned. Like, what? Now he's got the recliner on Nash like it was never banned. Goldberg getting right in someone's face. That would be intimidating to be fair. Pete Goldberg just getting in your face. I said Peak, by the way. I don't think his first name's Pete. That heel turn though. That is a world champion's mustache if ever I've seen one. You're already in the next millennium. Like over 6 months. 6 whole months and a week and a couple of days into the next millennium, mate. That is a promo for Starrcade 99, not Bash at the Beach 2000. Take that belt into the next millennium. Come on, hurry up. They've got 20 minutes including entrances here. Come on, get them out here. Tony Schiavone's just like, I don't even care what's going on, never mind, no. Of the world. Booker T. Yeah, he lost that match. Where's Canyon's title shot? There she is again, 16. I don't know how many times she's actually been shown, but I said 15 last time, so there's 16. Aren't they both coming into this equally blind? Can't really make that excuse for one of them, can you? Oh, what did he say there? That proper tickled her. Really like those sort of things. I really want to know. You know, what did he shout at that guy then that made her laugh so much? Those little interactions, they're like what I want to know about. Slap your own nuts. Here you go, mate. Have a guitar. Michael Buffer's like, sound, mate. Cheers. Take your time, Jarrett. I love how Tony just does not care at this stage. It's so much fun. It's like, I've had so much fun tonight. Look at him, the giddy baby daddy long legs. What's he doing? He needs to get his limbs in control. Oh, oh, nice Montreal Screwjob reference. I don't think I've ever clocked that before. I've watched this a few times. Where's the... Where's the sound gone? Didn't even hear Jarrett fall then. Where's the ring mic gone? Okay, we got some noise back. Let's go. It ain't going long, we know. They've only got 14... Well, 14 minutes is still good for a match, but that's including celebration and leave. Headlock by Booker T. Let's start calling it. Let's start calling it. Overall, I'd say I've enjoyed this show. Let me know in the comments like what you've thought overall. Jarrett out the headlock into the top wrist lock. Yeah, overall, there's been some absolute trash, but the trash is kind of like... You know, like, it's kind of fun to watch a car crash happen, even though, you know, it's not pleasant. Like... Oh, that dropkick was half a mile away from his face, wasn't it? Sharp as attack, but I thought his legs were an inch and a half longer than they are. Yeah, that was the point where I started watching from. You know, when I said I watched on the network every Nitro and every pay-per-view, that was the first thing I watched, was the Nitro where they stripped everyone of the titles that they're talking about now. By the way, oh, nice. I just had a thought. You know how WCW were at the time? Because that is an adjective at this point. That they had the Great American Bash in June, and then 5 days after the 4th of July, they had the Bash at the Beach. Why would you not have Great American Bash near the 4th of July? Like, the most American holiday ever. Just a point. If that had been a WWE concept, it'd have been on the 4th of July. Every year, regardless of what day it is. Looking at this year, they do the Great American Bash in July, surrounding the 4th of July, the 1st and the 8th of July. Makes sense. Okay, they only did it to counter program AEW, but still, the name makes sense. Apparently the rules are not counting again. What are they going to do? Oh, Irish whip into a wall. Very nice. Very nice. Where's the referee? Is he? Oh, he's right there with them. Should be in the ring counting, shouldn't he? One count every 30 seconds. They'd almost be counted out by now. They've been outside for a while. A while. Oh, don't call this at its finest, please. We remember Daphne versus Miss Hancock, you know. Don't call it at its finest. We remember Ralphus and Norman Smiley versus Vito. We remember that, you know. It was only a couple of hours ago. Oh! What was the term they used? Relaxed rules? Or something? Incoming Booker! Holy smokes! Booker T just grabbing. You see Siobhan laughing because Booker T was just like grabbing him or tickling him or something. Uh-oh. Who was that covering the camera? Is that a fan or the cameraman like trying to protect it from the water or something? I don't know. Finally, he's had the upper hand for the last, like, 3 minutes. Currently wearing him down with the rear chin lock. I'm just enjoying this now. This is like the first wrestling match on the show for a while. It's just been a straight up wrestling match. Little details made Jeff Jarrett pretty good, actually. Like, kind of underrated. Look at him watching. Watching the hand drop is like... He actually looks hopeful, like... I don't think... I feel like WWF underrated Jeff Jarrett and WCW like overrated him. I feel like he was somewhere in between. He was like... He wasn't the guy to build your company around, but he was better than just like a perennial mid-card. Like, it was somewhere in between those two. Maybe a world title run or two. You know, like maybe. Or at least a few shots. And in the main event scene. I don't know. And... I mean, I'd say TNA overrated him, but he ran TNA, and he obviously overrated himself, so... Shinbreaker by Jarrett. Here we go, figure 4. After one leg move. Kicks out of the inside cradle. The world's worst inside cradle. Goes back to the leg. Goes straight back to the figure 4, even though you've just been rolled up out of it. After one kick to the leg. Has it? Have I missed something? Some knee abuse? I saw a pile driver on a table and a guy get thrown into a wall. They found the area of the crowd that are actually cheering for Booker. Well done. That fan's not a fan of Jarrett. And he rolls it. Now apparently that hurts Jeff Jarrett. But Jarrett's grabbed the ropes. What big legs you have. Goes to work on the leg. Actually doing damage to the leg now. Commentators were just preempting it, obviously. Apparently not hitting his leg hurt. Hitting his leg with his butt / crotch didn't hurt, but not hitting it did. Go figure. Anyway, he bounces off the ropes, gets a couple of punches blocked. Booker punches back. Goes through, knee to the gut. Here we go. Scissors kick. Axe kick, whatever. Barely clips him. Spinneroonie. Off the ropes. Spine buster. Goes for the pin. Jeff Jarrett gets an arm up. Not even really a shoulder. Off the ropes goes Jarrett, holds on. Booker T misses the Harlem sidekick. Ends up strung up on the ropes. This is a pretty good match, yeah. There you go, 10 count punches. Not really a traditional heel move, but whatever. Not doing the 10th one is definitely a heel move, though. Into the ref. Wonderful. What we needed was another ref bump and dirty finish in this show. Straight back in with the title. Misses. Booker ducks underneath. And hits him in the face with it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Nope. Booker T trying to cheat his way to his first world title. Terrible. What a heel. Where's your guitar, Jeff? You got a signature weapon. You're bringing everything else. You're bringing the kitchen sink in. Where's your guitar? Yeah, it didn't work for Canyon, did it? Why would you learn from that? Canyon ended up in the chair. Yeah, there we go. It's 2 for 2 for Booker T. He should let people set up that chair in the corner. Still kicks out. They're bleeding? Are they? They weren't a second ago. They're not bleeding. What are you on about? Reverses. Jeff Jarrett gets the reversal. How does the referee not call for the bell before that? There's a kick in the balls. Alright, guitar, man. Come on. He's going up top. With a guitar. Oh! Where'd that referee come from? That was some timing. Canyon kicked out of that. Well, got his foot on the rope before. Canyon is definitely world champion material. He beat the world champ. And didn't get pinned by the move that the world champ won the title with. Like, definitely world champ. Get Canyon that belt. So, yeah, good match. Fun end to a weird show. Interesting that the show was finished with a bookend, because the highlights of the show were the bookends. The last match and the first match. Let me know in the comments what your favourite bits were, what your least favourite bits were, what you make of all that shenanigans and nonsense that went on with Hogan. Like, what side of the story you've heard and what you make of it. All that stuff. Let's have a discussion in the comments about year 2000 WCW. What a mess. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new here. I do other watch-alongs and, you know, way back whens and stuff. I think my next way back when kind of one should be Bash at the Beach 1995. So 5 years before this, and what a different WCW it was. So that should be really interesting. There'll be some other stuff before then, though. But we're about to come up to the 25-year anniversary of that show. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Why not? Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. And check the description for my other channels, my social media, and my Patreon, where you can support me for just $1 a month. A tenth the price of the WWE Network. What a bargain. But for now, all I have left to say as Booker T celebrates is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.